Hello all. I watched Godzilla and Kong the New Empire yesterday and it's a tricky one. So I may have to include mild spoilers. Firstly though, weird name, Godzilla times Kong? Don't get that at all. Maybe the X means something I don't understand. Godzilla loves Kong? I don't know. The basic premise is that a new threat is rising in Hollow Earth and old enemies, Godzilla and Kong, must team up to defeat it before it reaches the surface. Lots of stuff happens, the plot is a bit convoluted, especially the human stuff, then giant monsters fight each other. Kinda what you'd expect. It's curious that Godzilla gets the headline, as it's a Kong movie, and Godzilla has a couple of very short fights, then sleeps, or wanders around until the end. Whilst Kong is kicking ass and taking names. And I must admit, it's cool to watch him go boss level on the other inhabitants of Hollow Earth. If you imagine a very hairy Jack Reacher. I understand the choice though, you can anthropomorphise Kong, because he has far more facial expressions, at times more than some of the human actors. Unfortunately, there's no real sense of threat to it or emotional context. Stuff happens and monsters fight. Unlike the previous films, especially the Godzilla ones, which have an interesting visual style, this one is very much like Godzilla vs Kong, in that it looks like a bigger budget Power Rangers when they get down to it. Don't get me wrong, the CGI is impeccable, and at times there are some interesting visuals, though equally there are some unnecessarily complicated ones. But when the monsters fight in a city in bright sunlight, it looks as fake as Godzilla vs Kong did in the Mechagodzilla fight. The visual style and direction just isn't that interesting. The villain is one-dimensional, but do you really need much else? Yet the threat is a big ape riding a cute-looking dinosaur, so it doesn't have that much weight to it. The humans are there, but mainly just to service one plot point, to facilitate the fight. I wasn't bored, and I did enjoy it, probably more than Godzilla vs Kong, but it's pretty hollow, pun intended, and shows once again you need more than flashy visuals to make an engaging movie. Having said that, I always find it funny when people criticise the Jurassic World movies, and I guess it's the same here. It's big monsters fighting each other. If you enjoy that, as I do, it's fun. Just don't expect Shakespeare. It's another of those Saturday morning films. Have you watched it and what did you think? If you've enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. Much appreciated and peace out.